You wake up, go to work, put in the hours, and still end the month broken. It feels unfair, doesn't it? You've got a job, you're getting paid, but somehow the money slips through your fingers. And the truth is, it's not just you. Millions of people are in the same trap. Because the system is built in a way that makes sure most people stay broke, no matter how hard they work. Let's break down exactly why. On paper, your salary looks good. Maybe it says $4,000 a month, but that's not the money you actually get to live on. By the time taxes, insurance, and retirement deductions take their slice, that $4,000 shrinks to something closer to $2,800. And here's where most people get trapped. They plan their lifestyle around the big number, not the smaller one, which means from the very first paycheck, they're already living beyond their real income. Now the real expenses hit: rent or a mortgage, groceries, gas, utilities, internet, phone bills. None of these are luxuries. They're just the price of staying alive. Add them up, and suddenly more than half of your paycheck is gone before you even think about saving or enjoying yourself. You don't feel broke because you're wasting money. You feel broke because simply existing today costs more than most people can realistically afford. You finally get a raise. It feels like progress, so you celebrate. Maybe you move into a nicer apartment, upgrade the car, or grab coffee out every morning instead of making it at home. None of these choices seem dangerous, but together they eat up that new income instantly. This is lifestyle creep, when your spending rises as fast as your earnings. And at the end of the month, you're right back at zero, just surrounded by slightly nicer things. Then there's debt. Credit cards, car loans, student loans. They all attach themselves to your paycheck like parasites. And the real danger isn't just the payments, it's the interest. That $1,000 balance on a card doesn't stay at $1,000. It turns into $1,200, then $1,500, and it keeps growing the longer you carry it. Debt takes something you already bought in the past and makes you keep paying for it in the future. That's how millions of people stay trapped. And then comes inflation, the thief you don't notice right away. Something you bought last month for $9.98 now costs $10.10. It feels like nothing, just a few cents. But when groceries, gas, rent, and everything else do the same, those pennies turn into thousands over the year. And here's the painful truth. If your paycheck goes up by 3%, but prices rise by 6%, you didn't get richer, you actually got poorer. Inflation quietly steals from everyone, and most people don't see it until it's too late. Now let's talk about the leaks you barely notice. $10 for Netflix, another $10 for Spotify, a gym membership, delivery apps, cloud storage, that random subscription you forgot to cancel. On their own, they feel harmless. But add 10 or 12 of them together, and suddenly $100 or more is gone every single month. That's over $1,000 a year, not on emergencies or investments, just on little charges quietly draining your account in the background. Then there's FOMO, fear of missing out. You see your friends posting vacations, nights out, or the newest gadgets, and you feel the pressure to keep up. So you spend money you don't really have, just to look like you're living the same lifestyle. Social media makes it even worse because you're comparing your everyday life to someone else's highlight reel. The truth is, most people spend more chasing the appearance of success than they do on actually building real success. The biggest trap isn't always the money itself, it's the mindset around it. Most people celebrate how much they earn. The salary, the raise, the bonus. But they ignore how much slips away every month. Income becomes the focus, while spending gets overlooked. And here's the danger. No matter how much you make, if your expenses rise just as fast, you'll never escape the cycle. It's not always an income problem. For most people, it's really a spending problem. And here's the part nobody likes to admit. The system is built to keep you broke. Banks make money when you're in debt. Corporations profit when prices rise faster than wages. Governments collect more when taxes keep climbing. Every piece of the machine is designed to take a slice of your paycheck. And the harder you work, the more they seem to take. Unless you step back and see the game for what it really is, you'll keep running on the same treadmill forever. There's another piece most people never think about: opportunity cost. Every dollar you spend on takeout or subscriptions is a dollar that could have been invested. Let's say you put just $200 a month into a simple investment account. Over 20 years, that could grow into more than $100,000. But if you waste it instead, that future wealth is gone forever. The cost isn't just today's spending. It's the freedom you lose tomorrow. Most people think a raise will fix everything. But here's the problem. Raises often get swallowed up before you even notice. Inflation eats part of it, higher taxes take another piece, and lifestyle creep finishes the job. You tell yourself you can afford a new car loan or a bigger apartment, and suddenly the extra money is gone. A raise feels good in the moment, but without discipline, it doesn't change your reality. It just makes the cycle repeat at a higher level. But here's where things can change: with mindset. Wealth isn't only about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. That starts with awareness. Track where your money actually goes. Cut the expenses that don't add real value to your life. Don't let every raise turn into lifestyle creep. And pay down debt as fast as possible, because interest is the silent enemy. Real wealth comes from discipline, not from luck. The goal isn't to look rich, the goal is to build freedom. Breaking free doesn't mean you need to become a millionaire overnight. It starts small. Use a simple budget app or even just a notebook to track every dollar. Automate your savings so money moves into an account before you can spend it. Build an emergency fund to stop relying on credit cards. And focus on consistency over perfection. You don't need to cut out every coffee or meal out. You just need to control where your money goes, instead of letting it control you. So why are you broke even with a job? Because from the moment your paycheck arrives, it's already under attack. Taxes shrink it, bills drain it, debt multiplies it, inflation steals it, and lifestyle creep eats whatever's left. The system is designed to keep you running in circles. But once you understand the game, you can finally start playing to win. So tell me, what's the biggest thing that eats your paycheck?